Hello viewers, thank you for the love and the support that you are actually showering on us. So today we are back again with the inspiring story of a young entrepreneur and the CEO of Riverbend Data Solutions. So we have John Welsey with us today. So let's talk to him and know his success story. Hi John, firstly welcome to Pep Talks.
Thank you.
And so the first question that I wanted to ask, you being an inspiration to every young entrepreneur, right? So let's talk about your company, which is Riverbend Data Solutions, and how you got started with this company.
So thank you so much for having me here. I'm really pleased. Thank you for the opportunity. To start off with your question, I would give you a little brief into how I evolved to starting a company. Growing up, I was just like every other kid. I was passionate with music. I was very much interested because I come from a Christian family. I play guitar, keyboard, and a couple of other instruments. So like every other kid, I had this rock star dream. So I want to become a rock star. And then life happens and you're into engineering. So that's like every other Indian family's thing. I was into my electronics and communication, and then I guess what has changed when I got into my engineering was I was introduced to something called self-learning. So from my first year, with a couple of people who mentored me and explained me what self-learning was, I was able to kind of start my journey of learning, right? And I started learning things on my own, and I grew up to the point where in my third year, I had more patents than my own head of the department. So that was kind of the game-changing aspect in my life as I was growing up. So with that ability that I developed, something called self-learning, what I was able to do is to master the art of learning technology. Once I was doing my research and working on projects with other students, I was introduced to something called artificial intelligence. So I was curious to know what it was doing, how it was evolving, and what has it got. That's when I started, taking some time off and learning technology. That was my first exposure or interaction towards what technology is and what is the current market trend. So once I got into learning technology, right, this is my belief system. No matter how much ever knowledge, expertise, information you have on the brain, if you don't put it into real-time practice, it doesn't make any sense. So to give it in a different perspective, no matter how much ever knowledge you have, if you're not solving anything in real time, all of that knowledge goes for waste. So at that point in time, when I was learning, when I was developing skills in technology, I always wanted to do something in real time, solve something which is around me. We are all situated between problems. So the solution is technology. You can adapt a solution, you can convert something. So I realized, if we can adapt technology which is open for everyone. If someone is in America, AI is the same to him. We in India, AI is the same to us. So how can we use technology to kind of solve the problems that are around us? So that was the root, or that was the starting point for me to think about starting a business. So that was like the early encounters that I've had, saying, okay, now I want to solve something that is around me. Let me start something together. Let me, build a domain for myself. Let me have a brand. Let me have an identity. And that journey sort of created Riverbend Data Solutions, if I have to be a little precise.
So is it that the moment you passed out of the college and you started with the company, or you did any groundwork?
To be really honest, I started working on RBDS from my third year. So I still remember, fun fact, I had a visiting card without any official company which I registered. So I used to have a visiting card of my own which says, some tech solutions company I named. I had a logo that I designed in Photoshop, and I started working on it. From third year, I've been working on it. But I guess in 2019, I incorporated an official private limited company. But I've been researching from my first year, and in third year, I decided to kind of go into the market. I didn't have anything concrete as a company, but I represented myself as a startup. The differentiating factor would be I had the startup mindset in the third year, and the real startup came into picture in 2019.
For more interesting videos, please like, share and subscribe to Pep Talks.